This program is brought to you with the help from our real friends. For your photo, video, and audio needs, look no further than ShutterMaster. ShutterMaster is your source for mics, mixers, professional lighting, cameras, and many more. Visit them at shuttermaster.com.ph for more details. And now for our regular program. Here's Joe and COCOi.
Hi, I'm Joe.
And I'm COCOi. Together, we are...
TITOS with Ukuleles.
Joe, I noticed something different about what you have there.
Okay. So, we upgraded our microphones.
Yeah, because we are working in an active workshop. So, sometimes you would hear either rain or somebody hammering things away. That's why we managed to have...
Yeah, so my friend, Tsai of ShutterMaster Pro, loaned us these beautiful mics. This is a Sennheiser profile wireless microphone.
Yes, it's a wonderful microphone. It isolates your sound.
Yeah.
But coming from a previous episode that we were discussing about basically my first special ukulele,
Yes.
and in which you borrowed it.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a tenor. It's a Lanikai flame maple tenor. I borrowed this from COCOi for I think almost half a year.
You almost didn't return it. No.
Yeah, yes. I used it so much that I broke the strings. I had to change it. I offered to buy it. He would not sell it.
Nope.
So what happened was I ended up buying one for myself.
Really? So how did you get it?
Okay, so I'd like to shout out to my cousin Dave and his wife Carol. I had this shipped to their house, and when I visited them, I picked it up. Okay?
Yeah,
I bought this from Amazon.
Okay, so this is a fresh U.S. purchase.
Yeah, sort of.
It's a Lanikai?
Yeah, it's
like you mentioned?
It's a Lanikai.
This one is something like mine, right? Because mine
Similar.
is an old model.
Yours
This
is a
the new one.
2010 model. This is a 2018 refresh.
Refreshed.
Yeah, a 2018 model that I bought last year.
Okay. Actually, it really looks kind of different. It's the same size as Tenor, correct?
Tenor. Yeah, but there are some differences. Like, let's get this one to show it off.
Okay. This one is the 2010 model, and this is the
2018. Okay. So among the differences we've noticed is that the wood of this is darker.
Darker wood.
Yep.
But it's supposed to be flame maple, correct?
Flame maple, yeah, but this is a laminate with flame maple veneer.
Maybe this is bleached.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you notice, the flame maple pattern is more obvious on the front of this ukulele.
Yeah, but wait, you have a different finish too, huh?
Yeah. Yours is glossy. This is satin.
Satin.
Yeah. Honestly, I prefer the glossy one.
So you prefer the glossy one?
Yeah.
No trade.
Okay.
So continue. It's actually a nice looking instrument either way, okay?
Okay, show off the back.
Oh yeah, my back. All right, just put it down a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Okay, so there's a difference also. Actually, I prefer your book matching here.
Book matching. Okay, book matching is when they basically take a wood, cut it in half, and flip it. So that's why they call book match.
Yeah.
Like a book.
Another difference is mine has buttons for straps.
Oh yes, you do have buttons for strap, but doesn't have a pickup, no?
No pickup. This one doesn't also.
Yep.
Okay, another difference is the binding.
Binding is plastic.
Yeah. Well, this is blood red binding. It's
I can
wood.
see your theme is more or less like natural with blood red.
Yeah, even the rosette.
The rosette is blood. Okay, the rosette is the ring. Even your binding, actually, it's not more of a binding. How do you describe your fretboard? Because it looks like it's all natural with no binding, meaning that the red color is coming from the actual wood.
This is a single ply blood red wood.
So it seems like that your difference is that mine has plastic binding they glued onto it. And yours seems like they just basically polished up the blood red wood that they already used for the fretboard.
Another difference is, if you'll notice, there's a difference in the finish here of the bridge.
I do notice that mine has inlays.
Yes, yes. Your inlays look cooler. Show it off.
Okay, my inlays look cooler. Yeah, if you can look at the camera, this 2000 model has
Yeah, I only
cat
have
eye
the usual
inlays.
dots.
Yes,
And
but there's nothing
no,
wrong with
no
these.
inlays here on the bridge. But my saddle is higher than yours.
Well, that can be a preference.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can adjust that sooner or later. But yeah, you're given more leeway to adjust your playing style. Mine came factory fresh with low saddles.
Yeah. I also noticed that on my ukulele, this part is flat. COCOi's, it tapers.
Okay, with some ukuleles, you might find that it's tapering. We fondly call it belly cut, but some other might. But
Yeah, mine is.
for the 2018 model, it's all full, like a regular classical guitar. Does that affect the sound? Can you give me a couple of riffs? Play something for me, Joe.
Name that tune.
It boggles my mind. Is it from the 80s? But that sounded well in full. Let's try individual notes on that. Give me an open so that we can compare. I mean, technically these are the same instrument but different timelines.
Yeah, but
so
same strings.
same
Literally
strings.
the
Okay.
same strings.
To make this video a little fair,
Yeah.
we're using the same strings. It's a tenor, low G,
Yeah,
but nylon.
Yeah, nylon. All nylon from the Dario.
Dario.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So give me an open on your part. Okay. Mine. We're in tune.
Yeah. Okay, yours first.
Actually, this kind of sound the same. No, but it should.
No, but a while ago when I was trying it out, this one sounded fuller.
This sounded fuller. Okay. What you can notice is that this has a glossy finish. This has the satin, or some may call it French polish, or satin, which is now the current trendy. This is old school. Yeah, some people might say that the glossy polish on guitars kind of thickens the finish, which makes the sound a little muted, but maybe it's the age.
Age. Okay.
Yeah.
Another difference is this unit here has closed gear tuners.
Okay. Yeah. Mine has closed gear tuners. Yours has the open.
Yeah, open gear.
Yeah, because as mentioned, yours is more on a traditional looking thing.
Yeah.
When they use wood.
Yeah, but someone told me before that they prefer open gear because they feel that it's more balanced. It's not so heavy on the head.
Yes, that can be true. When you're making guitars and you hold a closed tuners, they're pretty much heavy. The chroming, they're basically like heavy coins compared to when people use the traditional open. Yeah, this traditional open, basically it's just the same inside except this is closed.
Yeah.
So you have the gears plus the chroming. What do you like about that compared to this one? I mean, I know you want this one, but since this is the only thing that's available now, that sadly, that's older models can only be bought on second-hand sites. However, the Lanikai continues to make this fantastic model, the FM.
Actually, there's a little subtle difference now in the way it's called. Like this one, the model designation is LFM.
Okay, LF.
MT, right? So Lanikai, flamed, maple, tenor,
Yes, and yours?
FMT.
FMT, so just flame maple tenor.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think by now people know what Lanikai is. And it's a very good brand. It may not be available in the Philippines, where we are coming from.
Actually, okay, that's the weird thing. I checked their website, and I think Laser is supposed to be the local dealer or distributor.
You might find some unit, but since Lanikai's company is having less models and less supply, it's more really basically you only have certain models compared to other brands. So whoever is now distributing it, you might try our local shops. like some of the local shops that we have, and check it out yourself. Who is the current? Yeah. So like I said, we're not sponsored, so we'd like to help you.
Yeah.
And
once again, disclaimer: we own these ukuleles.
we own these ukuleles.
So we can say what we want about them.
Except the microphone is from our friend Frank.
Yeah.
Okay, Frank has been our friend for longer than 20 years, so this is not a biased opinion. And it's nothing to do with ukuleles. So what else do you like about your Lanikai?
Well, okay, compared to my other tenor, this sounds louder.
Louder.
Yeah. It's more volume and see, the sustain, it rings.
Yes. This Lanikai model that we have, the T model, is the tenor model. But it's also what we call the higher mid-range. Okay, when you're talking about ranges, it's good that you started with your first premium purchase, which is a mid-range.
Yeah, okay. Now, COCOi, when did you buy this?
Okay, I bought this in 2010.
How much did it cost you?
Well, let's estimate it as like $200 because this was from Hong Kong, yeah.
Okay, so I bought this last year, 2024.
2020, sorry, not last year, 2024, yes.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, and
TITOS, you know.
yeah, I bought it for $200.
Yes, I think the nice thing about Lanikai is or any brand for that matter that is coming out from the US is that they're standardizing their prices for the last few decades.
Yeah.
And so that people manage to still be able to afford such nice mid-range instruments. Like you can get a ukulele for $100. We're talking dollars because we hope that a lot of people be watching us even from overseas, and it's also easier because since the ukuleles are coming from US, that's how you actually price them.
Yeah, you know, I just remember there's a difference also, another difference.
For these ukuleles.
Yeah, mine came with a bag.
Yeah, mine did not come from a bag because you got it from Amazon.
Yes.
He got it online. I got it from a store. Of course, the store possibly got it without the bag, so that I did have to buy a hard case.
Okay.
But at least, you know, a bag is nice. Was your bag nice?
Yeah, it's nice. Okay, now there is an advantage with COCOi having bought this from a store. He got to see the unit before he paid for it. He got to try it out. I bought this blind. The first time I played it was when I got to my cousin's place. I unboxed it and gave it a strum. And I noticed that there's a little finish issue on here, this section of the fretboard.
Yes. Okay. Well, generalized a musical instrument like wood, like this, it's still practically made by hand. I mean, whether things are cut in machine, they're still assembled by hand. So even if there's some imperfections, it's actually part of the story of your instrument. Like whenever you see this compared to somebody else's Lanikai FMT, then you'd say, hey, that's mine because there's that white stripe.
Yeah. Okay. Another difference. If you look at this portion of the fretboard, and here.
Yeah, you have a nice.
Mine's curvy.
Yeah, there's a name for that. Share it in the comments. because most of my instruments don't have the.
It's flat.
I'd call it a tail, but yes, you do have that fancy, which you do find in more expensive or higher models. Does not affect playing at all because you'd never reach the fretboard. I mean, you will reach the end of the fretboard if you're not playing the usual way, but that looks good. Some do have binding all the way there, but since, like I said, I think this does not look like binding. It's just that red is coming out from the natural redness of the wood, which is pretty nice. And it's also a nice finish. Okay, one thing you can tell about these instruments, regardless where they come from, both are probably coming from China now.
China.
Is that they also have a particular quality. They have a particular quality control, and except for such small issues as like this one, which could either be manufacturing or maybe even storage, everything is quite smooth. Nothing is snagging, and yes, you can tell it's a $200 instrument.
Yes.
nothing wrong with a basic instrument, but the difference is because this is, again, the wood is flame maple, right? But you mentioned it's a
laminate.
veneer. It's a laminate,
Yeah.
okay? It's a veneer. Again, we say veneer because when you say laminate, it's kind of like plywood, but it is, but a premium, premium plywood for that matter.
No, actually, my understanding is if this is laminate HPL, it's supposed to be layers of resin and paper.
Yes, high pressure laminate, HPL, which is what they started with, even the expensive brands. Yeah, and they moved up to other instruments, particularly now the ukulele, in which because of that you can have a base wood, sometimes most often the not spruce, and have a flame maple veneer top. Yeah, I mean in this case for this particular ukulele, your veneer is still made out of wood. Okay, they make that clear. This kind of instrument still has real wood veneers because some instruments or even furniture have veneers that are also more or less synthetic. Yeah. So the nice thing about these kinds of instruments is that even if they're not particularly fully flame maple, they are still nice sounding instruments because of the process.
Actually, personally, I have no issue with laminates.
Yes. In this channel, we have no issues about laminates, tone wood, etc. Because a ukulele is a fun instrument to play
Yeah, just for me, it just has to sound good.
and feel good.
Yeah.
And so, is that a keeper?
Oh yeah.
All right. Yeah. Now we have our own, each to our own. Yeah. Okay. You did mention there are a couple of negatives, like just that.
Just
but
that.
those can be, again, things that you might find when you buy an instrument, even in the store, because this could have had an issue in the store, but I was so in love with it that I didn't notice. But whether it's in the store or not, it will definitely have been stored or transported or handled in any other way.
No, but my understanding is if you buy it, let's say from a brick and mortar store, they set it up for you.
This is possible why this bridge could be low, but I think the bridge is low depending also on the instrument. Now, one thing you notice about a ukulele, if you are particularly interested why the bridges are important, whether they start or high, is that these instruments are so small and light that they don't have what we call the truss rod. All right. So your neck is basically just one straight piece of wood, right? But you have to have an angle to make it play well so that you either don't have a high or low feeling where the strings are high or low. These instruments don't have that truss rod. So the bridge can be important whether you have a high bridge, which is a bone made. This one is made out of bone.
New bone.
That one is new bone.
New bone.
Mine might be actual bone.
This is new bone.
New bone is a synthetic material that is like bone. It's like the new bone. It's the new thing. The bone is the new black, right? So new bone is actually a nice synthetic material. I believe it's synthetic. But I did notice that you have that, the one thing about this particular model is that they do have that favorite binding on your bridge where it keeps the strings safe. Both the guitar, the ukulele, and the strings safe.
Yes, I had the ukulele before. When I restrung it, I noticed that the strings had eaten a little into they had caused a groove in the bridge. So this little binding on the bridge here helps prevent that.
Yes. Also, we can always say is that when you have such some binding like this, they also call that. Mention it in the comments. If you know, if you know, if you know, is that they actually also protect the strings. Not only because if it scratches on a more in a way sanded surface, it's smoother also to stay. Doesn't have rough edges. If it's the pure wood, you'd have the what you call the grain creating such roughness.
Yeah, I noticed something. Wasn't there a pickup before you had it that goes here? You could put here on the bridge.
Yeah. in another episode, we'll be discussing the types of ukulele pickups, but that will be in the future episodes. These models, one thing, okay, when you're buying your first ukulele, you're either going to choose such traditional instruments like these or ones with pickup. Okay? What's nice about these kinds of instruments is that they are timeless, right? Because if you have a pickup here, whether you have the electronic pickup that's inside, or whether you have a pickup that you attach over here or on the body, that kind of locks it into how long that pickup is gonna last. So you did mention that when you want to play this together on a sound system or a mixer or record your own music, that you have to put a pickup.
Yeah, I attach it here. Actually, there's still some.
Yeah, there's the stickable pickups that you put on the body, and there are also pickups that you can put on the bridge itself, and there are pickups that are actually little microphones that are inside. So we'll have a discussion on that in another episode, comparing the whether a pickup that's built in is better than a pickup that's on, right? So that's one thing for people who consider these kinds of instruments. As if you're planning to record your music or play, you either have to mic it. Like if you want to mic it with a Sennheiser or some other brand, or if you want to put the pickup on the instrument itself. But that's a good question because we have different finishes, right? So whether you have he has the satin French polish or maybe just satin, and mine has the glossy. And that plays an important role in the kind of pickup that you can stick on it. Because this one, if you stick a pickup on this and you take it out, it has less chance of damaging the finish, right? Yours definitely will have dents by the time you take it out. Like I see you put one in and you have discoloration that has already kind of... You can clean it up though, but sometimes it can bleed into the finish itself if it's something like satin because it's kind of very thin. But you do have strap lock. So this was made to perform, while this one you perform like holding it upright like this. Okay. When we play a riff or something, we try to keep it as generic as possible so that you can hear. I mean, because most of the time you have strumming for ukuleles, so you can hardly hear any individual. Okay, give it a strum. All right. So would you recommend this Lanikai FMT, the current model for the last few years?
Yes, I would highly recommend this model.
Yes, we also recommend the brand Lanikai. Lanikai, again, Lanikai is a brand that came from?
Oh God, it's from Honor.
Yeah, Honor. Honor is basically a harmonica or a brass instrument maker.
No, but they also make accordions.
Accordions, yeah, because they're Reed brand, and they expanded their kinds of instrument with a partnership with
they had
string,
they had someone set it up.
A guitar maker, or a luthier for that matter. Yeah. So Lanikai again, it's a brand that's not as popular as the common ones. Yeah. If you can find it, Joe recommends. I also recommend, given that this is my first one.
Yeah. Actually, I have a minor quibble about Lanikai. You can't purchase their ukulele from their website.
Yes. The websites, some makers, okay, if you notice, especially small volume makers. This is a big volume, but it's still smaller than common brands that they won't sell in the website, so that they can also control. They can control distribution.
And
pricing.
Kala, I can buy from their website.
Okay. Shout out, Lanikai. We love your products. We love to get them. We love to buy more.
Yeah, we want to buy it from your website. Okay, Lanikai.
Yeah, but if you buy it from the website, they'll give you a case.
Something I discovered about Kala. None of their ukuleles come with a case.
None come with a case?
It's a separate purchase. If you go to a dealer,
Okay.
And it has a case. It's a dealer option.
Yeah, so that's why you tune in to our channel, because in this channel, we also have a collection of cases, which we will review without biases.
I can tell you what I regret buying.
Yeah, when you have instruments like this, a $200 instrument, you make sure you get it properly protected.
Yeah.
That's why if this had proper protection, or maybe if this wasn't stored too long, such things, finish checkings and stuff like that might not occur.
Stored too long. You know, I remember the description of this unit in Amazon when I bought it.
Yes.
Last one in stock.
Last one in stock. Yeah, well, because Lanikai keeps its quality by making less instruments but they do keep the quality pretty well.
Oh.
No biases. This particular Lanikai is a very good instrument for a very good price. You can compare it to any other brand. You can go brand surf, whether you want a different name or not. But if you're looking for a particular instrument with nice flaming, currently with nice satin finish as well. I mean, I would call it nice with the blood red. If that's your jam, you want the blood red, or I get my white vintage look.
I noticed.
Is there something else you notice?
Yeah. Well, I don't know how they hid it. Like for the neck, if you notice, you can see where the heel was joined with the neck.
Actually, the difference, like you mentioned a while ago, is that mine is tapered. So it has actually a shorter base for the neck.
So this is solid.
No, it's also a heel joint. Okay.
But it's
what?
Lower. I see.
Lower? No,
Yeah,
there
there,
it is.
there.
Yeah.
Mine is up higher.
Yeah. Well, because mine has actual binding in the heel, and that's definitely one reason why I would never put a strap lock. Yes. When you love your instrument, you also make sure that it is future proof. You put a hole in this binding, you can never get it back. Yeah, you can put a hole in the wood and patch it up, but this is plastic binding. You can't cover that up. So yes, those are the couple of differences that you might notice. That's why when you find a model that you already particularly like, if you can afford to pick it up, you pick it up. Okay, because if you don't like it in the future, you can always sell it. That's the nice thing about the musical instruments. I'm not encouraging you to give up on your own instrument, but yes, you can move on from an instrument. You can uke on.
Yeah.
But I think Joy and I won't be moving on from here.
Yeah, not from this.
Yeah, unless somebody offers us a Hawaiian-made one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So anything else, Koi?
No. So your final thoughts, your final words, Joe. Close our episode.
You know, once again, if you have the opportunity to get this, and once again, I bought this. It's my personal unit. This is not a paid ad. Yeah, I would highly recommend that you buy this particular brand and model of ukulele.
Yes, the Lanikai FMT. Well, of course, if you can get the FMC or concert, then go ahead. All right, let's.
Okay, thank you very much.